I'm kind of tall, I'm 6'7", so. Anyway, good morning, Rapid City School District. Happy Monday, T-1 day. It is an incredibly proud honor to speak to you. In past years, I remember sitting in the audience, listening to teachers hear speech sound, man, I would not want to be giving that speech. Thank you to all my colleagues who continually ask me, so are you ready for the big speech? And the answer is still at this moment, no. So, here's my goal. At the end of this talk, I would hope that 80% of the Rapid City School District staff here will have smirked / laughed, felt appreciated, and had a positive thought for this upcoming school year. And I get the 80% from the Vector Solutions trainings. I figure it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us. All right. Now, the truth be told, this district has so many teachers that are worthy of the moniker of Teacher of the Year. You could randomly go to any school in this district and pick out a teacher that would be just as deserving of this honor. In fact, everybody loves a good icebreaker, right? And then I could randomly select any teacher in that crowd to come up and help me giving our speech. All right, I'm just kidding. I won't do that today. All right. Now, full disclosure, when I was nominated, it was really nice. When I was selected, it was a great honor. But to be honest with you, I was surprised, primarily because it's much easier for me as a teacher to list all the things that I don't do well. I'm not super organized, and my room is sometimes messy. Sometimes I forget to take attendance. I'm easily distracted. What's wrong? Now, some days, truth be told, I walk out of class saying, well, that did not go according to plan. If setting a dumpster fire was the learning target, then that lesson went swimmingly. As educators, we all have those days. Now, the one thing I know I can do well is I can out-energize a middle schooler. Now, an elementary school student I'm not so sure about, but a middle schooler, no problem. The other thing that I feel I do well, and it took me a long, long time to figure this out, is that I recognize there's items on my plate that I can control and what I can't control. I place my effort and attention on the can controls and not waste energy on the many, many things that I can't control. And that has made all of the difference. Now, why are we here today? Well, the most obvious answer is we're asked to be here. Now, in my experience, there are two types of people in this district. Those who enjoy the district opener, and then those not so much. Now, those who enjoy it love to see old colleagues and chat with old friends. We enjoy that simple act of coming together. Now, those of you who don't are right now running through that checklist in your head of all the things that you got to get done. I got to finish setting up my room, the bulletin board. I got to send what I got to do is send the letters, the parent letters out to print. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Oh, the bloodborne pathogen training, no! Now, I am doing that, both sides. It just depends on the year. Now, to all the instructional staff out there, the teachers, I want you to just take a good look around this auditorium. Now, all these people in this auditorium, they make us look good. They make our job easier every single day. Now, for example, to those in student nutrition and keep our students fed, teaching hungry kids is an insurmountable task. Thank you. Facilities and maintenance, thank you for keeping our buildings up and running. I know that is, and today is no easy task either. Custodial staff, keeping our classrooms clean, even though the number of spaces may increase and the number of staff may decrease. Thank you. Transportation, every single day, you move hundreds if not thousands of students twice a day for 180 plus days a year safely. And I think that is an amazing feat. To technology, our classrooms now are so reliant on technology, nothing spells disaster quicker in class when the internet is down or the Prometheus board's not working. Thank you for keeping us off and running. This past year, we have closed and reopened the middle school, in addition to the 2 curriculum adoptions that I'm aware of, and to those in the warehouse who have shipped and received and moved and stored, an immense thanks. This also includes the print shop, who has done so many times not out of jam. So many times. Thank you, Angie. And finally, our administrative assistants and office staff throughout the district who keep our schools really moving along. And now, I know that there's so many behind the scenes, and I did not mention you specifically, but please know that your efforts are greatly appreciated by us teachers. So, no matter how you feel about the district opener, it is a valuable and necessary step. We are all connected, and today should remind us of that fact. We are all here to serve the students of Rapid City. Now, hearing me talk, you might notice an accent of sorts. I was born and raised in Philadelphia, Northeast Philly, not West Philly, so if that Fresh Prince theme popped in your head, go Birds! Growing up, I always wanted to be a teacher, but I fought the idea of becoming a teacher for many, many reasons. After college, I took a job in technology sales. It was great money, it was easy, but I hated it. The job was way back during the whole internet boom at the turn of the century, back in 1999. But honestly, the teaching profession was punching back at me, it was punching back hard. In 2001, I took my first teaching job, teaching science, high school science in Philly. Since then, my 23 years in education, I was a teacher, I was an instructional coach, educational consultant, now back in the classroom as a middle school science teacher. Now, I fought the teaching bug hard, but I always felt helping others was a noble path. Sort of like, this is a stretch, but sort of like the movie Rocky, the first one. In the end, he loses the fight, but in the end, it was a huge victory for him. So I'm a better person for it, and I guess losing is not always a bad thing. Now, the question I often get, Ross, how did you end up in South Dakota? Well, there are 2 main reasons a man moves to South Dakota that I've seen. The Air Force or love. Well, I don't fly jets. So love it is. My wife is a product of the Rapid City School District, and we got married in 2010. We had a daughter, We had our daughter Logan in 2012. In 2013, we moved to Rapid City. And in 2014, my son Henry was born. Finally, in 2016, we were expecting our 3rd child, which ended up being going on a buy one, get one free. And we got Nolan and Hallie. So, now, that's us. All right, so there's a lot of things I did not know before moving to Rapid City back in 2013. First of all, I found out that Rapid City is about 70,000 people, not the 700,000 that I originally thought. 2, we have the lowest teacher pay in the nation. And everybody here calls soda pop. Almost everybody. So, I guess the moral of the story is this. Sometimes not doing your homework is a good thing. Don't tell my students I said that. So it helped land in an amazing community of Rapid City and the district. I do know that I'm making a difference. Now, I'm going to make a claim today, and there's going to be many people that will disagree with this. That claim is the Rapid City School Districts do great things. We have great kids. That claim again. There you go. Rapid City Schools do great things. We have great kids. Now, I'm reminded of the great American philosopher, Rocky Balboa. He once said, the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. You know, the world of public education is no different. Rapid City Schools, the world of public education is no different. Rapid City School District is not perfect, and we know this better than anyone, because we are in it every day. We're in the proverbial arena. As much as we know the shortcomings, we know what it is capable of. Our students show that to us every single day. So I will say the quiet part out loud. There's a lot more sunshine and rainbows in this district than there is rain clouds. Now, my claim is that we do great things here in Rapid City every single day. We do more with less, we're constantly adapting daily, and we go that extra mile for students. We do so knowing that the system is not perfect, but in spite of it. We know that we make a difference in kids' lives, and great things happen here. We do great work throughout this district, and much of it is hidden because it is the norm. Today, all you hear about are the negatives in schools, and so very little about the sunshine, all a little bit about the positive things that staff do every day. People want to talk to you all about the rain clouds, but never about the sunshine and the rainbows. Take, for example, the open house. When a student who gave you a run for the money every day last year bounces in an inch tall with a big smile on his face just to say hi. He doesn't have to be there. The sophomore slept through most of your class. You get it though, because you know that kid's got no one else in this corner except some teachers and some coaches. The student who missed 49 days last year, but this year only 12. So it is an amazing thing what you can do when you give some students some confidence. Now, each of us in this room here have these little wins in our classrooms and in our offices. These are these moments of sunshine and rainbows with our students. We do great things here every day in Rapid City School District, and please don't forget that. In many cases, the only one who knows about those little wins are the students. The Rapid City journalism talking about them. You're not seeing TikTok shorts about them. My son Nolan isn't tweeting, Mrs. Anchor helped me decode, we had some strategies to decode words, and now I'm not shy about reading in class. We all know the negative gets a reaction, and the positive gets that. Try not to lose sight of this. Remember all those little wins you made with students. They matter to our students, and they add up. Now, one reason we're able to do such great things here in this district is our veteran staff. And those are those staff members who've made their careers here. Now, one reason superintendents may change, new initiatives formed, or a new buzzword introduced, but the one constant has always been our seasoned staff members. These are those veteran teachers and staff members who have not only been here for years, but multiple decades. In good times, these staff members have just keep moving forward, and in the worst of times, carry our schools with their experience and their steadfastness. Thank you. Now, as an engineer, I have no idea what the future holds. My guess is it's probably going to include artificial intelligence, quantum computing, Chick-fil-A in Rapid City, and another Rocky movie. But probably no flying cars, because they've been promising them for years, and I don't see them coming. Anyway, Rapid City is growing, and we need dedicated individuals to help Rapid City continue moving forward in a positive direction for all members of our community. All members. Art? Our future is in the hands of those teachers, especially just starting out. And we need you to stay with Rapid City Schools, moving in a positive direction. And I want to bring up an old COVID term that reminds me, grace. I guess no, she didn't die 30 years ago. And I guess this applies to everyone. No matter what you do, give yourself grace. You deserve it. Our students need you today, they need you tomorrow, they need you 15 years from now. Don't be afraid to give yourself grace. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. You give yourself grace today, because at the end of the day, when you work with youth, no matter what the capacity is, you are building a stronger community. Now, you will have those who like to criticize, but remember, you showed up. You, we, us. We are here for those kids in Rapid City. Now, give yourself grace, and you will need it, because you will have many days that you are frustrated, and stressful, and you may feel like you are that worst teacher in the world. It sure will rain a lot. And I know this because I still feel that sometimes. Give yourself grace because you are doing good work as a teacher. If you give it some time, the sunshine and rainbows will come. Now, this year, let's share with our friends and family and community. Missed that one. All right, David. And so this year, let's share with our friends, our family, and community, all the great things that we do in this district. Instead of focusing on the negative, talk about the sunshine and rainbows. Shift the focus to tell the friends and family about all your little wins. Thank you so much for the time and attention you've given me. Hopefully you laugh a little, know that you are appreciated, and we have a positive spin on this new year. Thank you very much. Have a great day.